Dave Johal with Alex Ariza and Bones Adams, the newly appointed team of Amir Khan. How's it going, guys? What's the UK like? What are your thoughts? Happy to be here.
Just got here.
Jet lagged a little bit.
I love it.
Yeah, it's good.
Good stuff.
Good excitement. Good vibe. A lot of people here. Looks like it's going to be for outside of the boxing part, a good cause.
Good stuff. Alex, you've worked with Amir Khan before.
Yeah.
You've mentioned that you guys have been 7-0 when you've worked together. Are you taking this as a We've got that anyway, we're not going to edit it. It's raw and uncut. Alex, so are you guys taking this as a serious threat as well? I mean, you've worked with many great champions before.
I've never been one of those coaches or trainers to ever take anything lightly. Anything can happen at any given time, and I think history. He's right. History has shown us is that you just never know what happens in the ring. So we're going to prepare for. This is a world championship fight, and that's how we're going to get ready for it.
Good stuff. What can you add, Bones, to the already good talents of Amir Khan? I mean, you've seen some of his flaws, I take it as well, and the stuff he does well. What can you add to that arsenal?
He's not 19 anymore. He needs to change the style that he is. He needs the same style. So he needs to slow down a little bit in order to speed up.
And Alex, you've seen Amir Khan's blistering speed before. Do you think he's lost some of that speed in the upcoming years?
I think Bones, like he says, he's got to slow down to speed up. He's got to get, we have to get back to the strength and conditioning. We got to get back, get that.
That's the speed right there. Right there, there's the speed.
Get the bedrock. We have, we have a blueprint of him already. Get that bedrock foundation. Let the conditioning complement the boxing, and then we'll start to see some of that excitement that we used to see back then. He's only 32 years old. Bones is a two-time world champion, so it's not like we just throwing together, coming out here for some kind of exhibition. This is a serious.
Did you guys both watch his fight with Crawford?
Yeah.
And it's hard to say if you were there and. What could you have done differently if you had to? I mean, was there points you were watching that thinking this ain't the same Amir?
I told Amir that I've always. I said, somewhere along the line, there was a distraction and got him away from what made Amir, such an exciting and dangerous fighter. So, instead of second guessing what they did or didn't do, it's just more important that we're just going to do what we're going to do. And we've talked about this over the last month since this started coming to fruition or brought to our attention, and so we know what we're going to do, and now we're not really going to go back and relive something that's just really not going to help us or out in any event. It's just not.
Brilliant. Bones, what, if anything, have you seen of Goya, of Niraj? That you think, do you know what, this guy, he's a bit of a tricky operator.
Just me being a fighter and being the person I am, listen, I know what Amir is. I know what Amir can do. And I know that it just listens and does a couple things that I want him to, make a couple adjustments. I don't have to look at him. I know we stop him in 3 or 4 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, we spoke to Niraj, and he's quite confident in what he said. He says, look, I'm not looking for the long thing. I'm looking to get him out of there in 3 rounds and make a massive statement.
That ain't happening.
Sorry?
That's not happening.
Yeah.
That's not happening.
Do you envision Amir winning by blistering speed in a KO, a TKO?
I'd rather not. For me personally, I don't know about Bones, but I'd like to see some of the work that we're doing, and I'd like him to go out there, get some rounds in, and practice some of the things, use some of the things that we're going to be doing. For me, it's just about getting, like I said, going back with Terry. I'm going to be sending all the information, the compositions, and the numbers back to Terry, and get him physically ready, mentally prepared. Let Bones get him back to being the tactician and the sharpness, and use what we do to complement what he does, and hopefully we'll see watch it just play out in the ring.
And if you had to pick some winners as well for some upcoming welterweight fights, you've got Manny Pacquiao fighting Thurman. The division's wide open. I mean, where do you see Amir Khan in that mix as well? Do you see him as a world threat at this moment?
I mean, we're taking this one fight at a time. I mean, of course, the carrot on the stick has always been Manny Pacquiao. especially for those two who have sparred hundreds. I've seen them spar hundreds of rounds together, and I think it's just that's the fight really to that there. But considering whatever the way they got things set up, we don't know. But we're gonna at this right now. Our focus is on this. We've got to get Amir back to how Amir used to be. Especially mentally, physically, he's always been a tremendous athlete. It's just getting. We had to get some boxing technique and get back to the roots of boxing.
And very finally for you both, there's a fellow Brit, Cal Brook, who's been chasing the Amir Khan fight, chasing it. Do you guys see that fight as dead? Is it past its sell-by date? Do people still want to see it?
No, that's still a live fight. I mean,
It'll be a great fight.
Yeah, two Brits. They obviously don't like each other, so that always makes for exciting, a good fight. So.
I like that fight. If he just do a couple of things that I want each fight, in 2 or 3 fights from now, I'd like to see that.
Good stuff. And guys, good luck from the Boxing Voice, and we hopefully see more of you guys in action, and hopefully the team prospers as well.
Yeah.
Take care.
Yo, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, from title, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.